everyone, welcome back to my channel, and if you are new, welcome. My name is Meg, and today I'm doing a first impression and review on the dry makeup brush cleaning sponge. I have heard a lot about this sponge over the last couple of years on YouTube, and I've always been curious about it. And recently I do so many different makeup looks, and constantly deep cleaning your brushes after every time you do your makeup can cause a lot of wear and tear on your brushes. So I really wanted to find something that I could use in between to get the residue off before they are ready for a deep clean. Today I am going to demo this for you, and Luna is here for support, right? Yep. She's having a very hard day of deciding where to lay for her nap. All right, so recently I have been doing makeup tutorials for all the Jaclyn Hill little vault collections, and I have one more left. So I definitely want to clean my brushes of green and blue colors to move on to the warmer tone colors. And if you guys are interested, I do have a review on the collection linked up above, and I have a playlist with all the tutorials that will be linked down below. The directions for this just state use dry makeup brush cleaner on dry brushes only. Tip 2 is use circular motions to remove one color. Step 3, move on to the next color once the pigment is removed. And then step 4 is how to clean the sponge. Remove pigment from sponge with soap and water. Air dry before inserting sponge back into the tin. And it just says the black sponge is supposed to gently remove pigment powder residue from makeup brushes. And then they also have a warning on here that this is not meant to replace sanitizing or deep cleaning your brushes. It is meant to switch out pigment colors when it is in use with the same brush. So this is something that seems like it would be like really convenient for me, but at the same time, it also is just like one of those microfiber-y sponges. You pick up on that. I'm sure you could find this cheap somewhere else. This was just $5. I got it on Ulta, so for me, I didn't mind paying it, but let's see how this works. This one, I kind of tried to wipe off the loose residue on a napkin already yesterday, so I'm curious to see if any more is gonna come off. Not bad. That did fade quite a bit. As you can see, it is not perfectly clean, but that is not the purpose of this. It is just to get most of the makeup residue off. So if you were to use a different color, you're not going to get the old color on top of the new color. I can already tell that I'm really going to like this thing. So here is a flat brush that I have. Again, I'm going to see how much I can get off of here. It doesn't look like it, but I can tell by looking in person, because I know this still looks pretty dark, that quite a bit did come off. Try this. Again, in person, it does look like more of the residue was removed than what I could get off by rubbing it on a napkin. So far I'm impressed. I'm going to start my tutorial, and then I'm going to use fresh brushes that are dirty and see how that goes, because these have been sitting overnight and they were partially cleaned yesterday. So BRB. Alright, so I just used this shadow, so now we're going to put this to the test and see how much of the pigment will actually come off. So that did get the brush pretty clean, but now it's kind of like a brown tinge color. So that's really interesting. I'm wondering like how frequent you're supposed to clean this, because I just cleaned, I think, 4 brushes on this. So I'm kind of interested that it's already picking up different tinges, so that's a little, it's a little weird. After using this a few times throughout doing my makeup today, it definitely does work. It does a good job of getting residue eyeshadow off your brushes. So if you go in and you want like a cleaner brush, it's not going to have that previous color on there. So I do have to give props to that. I don't think that it's anything, bad to have. It was only a couple of dollars. You guys can order online at Ulta.com. That is, if you are just looking for this one thing, Ulta does have store-to-door option. That is how I ordered this, because I sure as heck wasn't buying this and then paying money for shipping to get it. If you order it through the store, you don't have to pay with shipping, and it just gets delivered right to your door, so that is pretty awesome that Ulta has that option. If you are looking for a product that will get your brushes clean in between use and in between deep cleans, I think that this is something that you should or could consider. As you can see, it didn't leave any residue on my hand after cleaning it. So in conclusion, I do think that this is a nifty little tool to have. As somebody that does a lot of eyeshadow looks all the time, this is something useful for me to have. So yeah, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Let me know your thoughts on this down below, or if you have any brush cleaner to use in between while doing your eyeshadow that's different than this, please let me know, because I am always open to different options. And as always, thank you for being here. Don't forget to subscribe. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye everyone.